Hello soulmates, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish queen and corset blouse that you're seeing right here. So if you're new here, already welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share for more videos. To my channel subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your efforts. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern and I've gone ahead to mark down all my vertical measurements. I have my shoulder to bust, my shoulder to under bust, my shoulder to waist, and then from the waistline I came down by 6 inches for my blouse length. Next, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8. From that point, I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and connect from the shoulder slope down to my armhole. Next, I'll measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. What I have here is 9. Then I'll go ahead and mark it down here. And after that, I'll connect a straight line which will be my chest line. So here's my chest line. Next, I'll mark out my basic neck width of 3 inches. And I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. So next thing here is to get the midpoint of my armhole. Get the midpoint, and from the midpoint I'll come in by 0.5, and I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. Next, my bust circumference divide by 4. I'll mark it down. Bust circumference divide by 4. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. So next thing here is to mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. That is my bust palm measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2. I have 4. I'll mark it down all the way to my blouse length. And then I'll connect a straight line. Next, for my darts, on both sides of my under bust, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. From the under bust down to the blouse length. Okay. I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line on both sides. So next thing is to use my curve ruler to connect from the bust point to my under bust this way. And this is what I have, okay. So next, from the chest line here, I'll come up by 1.5 inches for my over bust. You can use 2 inches if you want to. But here I'm making use of 1.5 inches. From the chest line, I came up by 1.5 inches. And on this line, I will mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. And I'll connect it down to my bust point. So next thing here is for us to tighten up our over bust. This over bust here, will go ahead and tighten it up. So on both sides, on this side, I came out by 0.75. And on this side, I took out half inches. Okay. If you're on the bigger size, you can make use of 0.75 on both sides. That is if you're very busty. And this is what we have. So next thing here is to impute our body measurements. Bust divide by 4. I'll mark it down. Measure out this dart here, and then replace it back. I'll go ahead and mark down the same measurement on my bust line. Under bust divide by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart, I'll replace it back. Waist divide by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart, I'll replace it back. Hip divide by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart, I'll replace it back. So next thing here is to connect the whole points together. And this is what we have. So next, I'll go ahead and replace this dart here that we took out on our over bust. I'll replace it back, measure it, and then replace it back by the side. You can see what I'm doing. Then I'll curve it down to meet my bust circumference. Please make sure you replace that dart back. It's very important. And this is what we have. So next, I'm making use of a side dart. For your side dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist of your back and that of your front. So mine is 1 inches. So from the side of my bust line, I came down by 1 inches and I'll connect it to my bust point. So all these parts I'm shading now are going out. Okay. So next for my neck width, I'm making use of 4 inches as my neck width. And from this dark leg here, I'll go in by 1 inches. Okay, from here I went in by 1 inches. And I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Slightly curve it down using my curve ruler. And this is what we have. So next thing here is to tighten up our neckline. So from the chest line here, I came up by 0.5. Okay, I'll come up by 0.5 and I'll connect it back to my chest line. So this part here is going out. Okay, so next from the side of my blouse, I came up by 2 inches. And then I'll go ahead and close off my dart. I'll cut out this part and then I'll close off my dart. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it down to my blouse length this way. And this is what we have. Please make sure you close up your dart before connecting that part. So next on my chest line here, I'll go in by 0.5. Okay, I went in by 0.5. I'll connect it to meet my dart leg this way. And after that, I'll connect it down to my underbust using my curve ruler. I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect it down this way to meet my underbust. And this is what we have. Okay. So on this side, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurements, which is 4 inches. Then I'll add 0.5 to it. Okay. If you're very busty, go ahead and add 1 or 1.5 to it. So half of my nipple to nipple measurement is 4 plus 0.5. I have 4.5. So I'll go ahead and close up my side dart. This part you are seeing here, close it up. Okay, you can see what we have here. Then I'll go ahead and mark down my point 4.5. From that point, I'll connect it down to meet my underbust. And then I'll take it off to meet my armhole. And this is what we have on this side. Okay. So this is all for the front pattern drafting. The next thing here is to cut it out. Let's do that, guys. Cut out your dart. Okay. Cut out this part and then close up my dart. So I have my A and B. I'll keep this aside. And I'll go ahead and close up this part of my dart, this side dart right here. Please make sure you close it up as well. And this is what we have for the front part. You can see what we have here. So here is our 2 inches dart. This part is our 2 inches dart, okay? So now let's cut out our yoke. And this is what we have for the front part. So make sure you add the seam allowance in between and also by the side. So let's go over to our back pattern. So here is my back pattern. I have my bust, my waist, and then my blouse length. Okay, my shoulder to waist of my back is 17. So I'll go ahead and mark down half of my shoulder measurement. From there I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. Next I'll connect from the shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next thing is to measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. What I have here is 9. Okay, then I'll mark it down here. This will help you to have a straight line over here, which is your chest line. Okay, so here's my chest line. Next I'll mark out my basic neck width of 3 inches. and I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. So next, I'll go ahead and get the midpoint of my armhole. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5 and I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. Next, my bust circumference divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Bust circumference divided by 4. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. So next, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2. I have 4. I'll connect it down this way in a straight line. Next, on both sides of my waistline, I will come out on both sides by 0.5. And I'll connect it to meet my bust point, my bust line, and then I'll take it down to my blouse length this way. And this is what we have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and input our body measurement. So bust divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Waist divided by 4 plus this 1 inches that I'll replace it back. Over here, hip circumference divided by 4, I'll mark it down. So next thing is to connect the whole points together this way. So next, my neck width is 4 inches. I'm making use of 4 inches. The neck depth for the back, I'm making use of 1 inches. Okay, 1 inches. I'll go ahead and connect my necklines this way. And then from the neck depth, I came down by 2 inches. Okay, I came down by 2 inches. And from this dot line, I went in by 1.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it down this way. Okay, so this part is my yoke. So next thing here is to tighten up my yoke. I'll come up by 0.5 and I'll connect it down to my bust line. So this part is going out. Okay, so next from the side of my blouse, I'll come up by 2 inches. Same thing I did on the front pattern, and I'll connect it down to meet my blouse length. And this is it. Okay, so next for my lacing bar, I came in by 1.5. You can make use of 2 inches, but here I came in by 1.5 and I'll connect it this way on a straight line. So this is all for our back pattern drafting. The next thing here is to cut it out. Let's do that, guys. And see what I'm doing. So this part is our yoke, and this is it for our back pattern. Please make sure you add your seam allowance in between and also by the side. And please repeat the same process on the front pattern. Add your seam allowance in between and also by the side. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share. And see you guys in my next class. Okay, so bye.